Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I'm going to be bringing you my ultimate modding guide for Fallout 4. We did something similar to this back with Witcher 3 a couple months ago, so now that I'm getting into Fallout 4, I wanted to bring you guys my modding guide. And if you're wondering why I've taken so long to get around to playing Fallout 4, it's the same reason kind of with Witcher 3, is I like to sort of wait about, maybe 5-6 months until after these games usually come out and let some mods develop so that I could play the game the way that I would prefer to play it. With some mods that are going to be tailored to my gameplay style, and I'm going to be walking you through that today about how to go about picking the mods that are best for you, and maybe showing you some mods that I like as well. I'm going to link all the mods that I use actually down in the description below, so if you want to know all the mods that I'm using just in my gameplay of Fallout 4, I'm going to put all that down in the description, so definitely be sure to check that out if you're curious what I'm using. But let's go ahead and jump now into the modding guide. So for all of our modding needs, we're going to be referring to Nexus Mods, which is a repository of mods for multiple games. They have a large library of Bethesda titles, BioWare, Dark Souls games. So if you come over here, you can get mods for a number of games that you might already be playing besides just Fallout 4. But specifically for this video, that's what we're going to be concerning ourselves with here today. And if this is your first time ever coming to Nexus Mods, once you're here, make sure you do register with them, because you have to be logged in and registered with an email address in order to be able to download mods from Nexus Mods. Whether you want to download them manually or through their mod manager, you still have to have an email registered with their website. So, but they don't hassle you with emails. I don't think I've gotten an email from them in like 5 years, apart from when I registered with them for my premium account, and that was about it. So just go ahead and register with them, and then you can proceed with getting your mods. Once you're done with that and you're on the front page, where I like to usually start is by going to the top files section. Once you come here, you can really just get a good idea of what the most recent best mods are. That way you can get an idea of what the community is liking. So you are probably going to be looking at quality mods. You're probably not going on this page here. You're probably not going to be looking at mods that are too buggy or just don't work or made by people that aren't experienced. If mods are on this page, chances are they're working, and a lot of people have already been using them. So this is a really good place to start, and it's also initially going to be the last 2 weeks, so it's going to show you some of the most current mods that people are using. Further from there, you can go into the most mods of all time if you want. From here, you can go to adult or non-adult. By default, you probably will have adult content locked. If you want, you can go into your settings and disable that if you want to look at some more stuff. But in here, you can get an idea of more mods that you can get, just some of the best mods of all time: weather mods, texture mods, things to enhance the game, better maps, just things that are going to improve the gameplay experience for you. And that's really what it's all about, is improving the experience for you, the specific player. What I personally like, you may not like. So the best thing to do is really just to come through here and read through each of these mods and go through and say, that sounds like something I might want. If they're saying like lowered weapons, for example, there's a mod that just allows you to have your weapon lowered when you're walking, which sounds like such a silly little thing. But if that's something that might bother you personally, then you can go ahead and throw that on. It's not going to change the way the game plays necessarily. It's not going to break the gameplay elements or make it any easier for you, the player, or give you any advantage as the player. It's just an aesthetic thing that maybe you want to have your weapon lowered because you think that's a little bit more realistic and something you're more accustomed to aesthetically. It's just little things like that you can go ahead and download to customize Fallout 4 to your experience. And that's what I love about using mods like this on Nexus Mods. Now, when it comes to downloading and installing your mods, you have two ways you can go about this. You have the Nexus Mod Manager, which you can use, but personally, I like to go the manual mode, but I'm going to show you how to do both here today. So just to get it out of the way, we're going to go to the Nexus Mod Manager first, which is an application that they offer that you can download, and it does everything for you automatically. Personally, I just don't like going this route because I'm an old school modder myself, and I like installing things manually, and really it's not that hard to copy and paste, as I'll show you guys here today. Trust me, you can do it. It's not difficult. And I've just had incompatibility issues in the past with Nexus Mod Manager. For some reason, it just won't load in some of the mods I'm trying to use for no reason, because I can then just go and paste the mods in myself and they'll work absolutely fine. So that's part of the reason I don't use Nexus Mod Manager. you know, and also just I'm used to just doing it myself because it's easy anyway. So right here I've got up a mod that we could just use for reference, Pink Guy Radio mod with Filthy Frank.
Look at you, sitting in front of a computer with Cheetos crumbs all over your fucking shirt.
If you bring up a mod that you wanted to get, for example, if this is something you wanted to get, you could just go to the files section here, and then it'll have the option. You could download it with the manager or download it manually. Now, there may be multiple options in here. There could be previous versions, or if you were downloading something like a texture pack, they may have in multiple resolutions. For example, I've been using a 4K texture pack, but they also have other versions available in like 2K and 1K. So if you have a lower spec system and you can't run the 4K one, you could download something with a little bit lower resolution textures, and then maybe it could run better on your system while you're still getting some better visuals at the same time. So like I said, we're referring to Nexus Mod Manager first, so we're just going to go ahead and click download with manager. And as long as you have Nexus Mod Manager downloaded, installed on your system, which you can get on this website right at the top, right up here, and you're logged in, you just go ahead and hit OK, and then it will automatically start downloading with the Nexus Mod Manager. And if you go ahead and open up your Mod Manager right here, you can see it right here, active mods downloading, and there we go, it's now done. So now we have our Pink Guy Radio mod installed, and once we come up here, we can go to our mods for Fallout 4, and we can go and find it in here. Now, these folders will be closed by default. You can just expand them just by clicking here and just find the section that it's in. So if you were downloading something like a creature mod, it would obviously be in the creature section. This is an audio mod, so it's in the audio section. If you wanted to put it on, we would just go ahead and click on it, and then just go ahead and click the green checkbox, and then it would go ahead and install the mod on our system. And then that would be it, and you would be good to go with that particular mod, and you can proceed forward doing that for all of the mods that you go ahead and download through the Nexus Mod website. If you want to use the mod manager, it's just that easy, and it's that simple to uninstall it, as you just saw me do it right there with that mod on this manager. Now, when it comes to downloading mods manually, it's also just as easy. For the same mod, you can come here and just click download manually, and then it will go ahead and open up, and it will download right through your web browser, and you can go ahead and see it right here. It will go ahead and download. Now, for managing my mods, I usually like to go ahead and open up 2 different file explorer windows so I can have all of my mods over here on the right, and they'll come in RAR files like this. So you will need to go ahead and extract the mods when you want to install them. So this is where I have all of my mods right here. So before we go in and actually start copying over our mod files manually, there are a couple of adjustments that we actually have to make to our Fallout preferences so that our mods could actually be activated once we do load into Fallout 4. So to do that, we're going to go ahead into our Documents folder and then go to My Games and Fallout 4. Once in here, you're going to go to the Fallout 4 prefs.ini, and you're going to go ahead and press Control F and search for the word launcher and click find next. Once you find the word launcher, you're going to go ahead and add this line right here underneath it, which I'm going to put down in the description below. So if you expand the description box down below, I'm going to put this line of text that you have to paste here under launcher. Once you're done with that, go ahead and close out of that, and make sure you save that when you do close it. After that, you're going to also going to have to open up your Fallout 4 custom.ini, and we're going to go ahead and add in these lines right here. And once again, I will put these down in the description box below. So if you guys need these lines right here, just copy them right out of the description box into your Fallout 4 custom.ini, and this will enable you to actually have the mods turned on after we copy them over into our mods data folder for Fallout 4. And once you're done with that, you're going to go to wherever you downloaded your mods so that we can install them. And we're going to go ahead and just right click and extract one of our mods right here. And as you can see, I got a nice folder right here for my vendor caps mod. So if I wanted to go ahead and put that onto the game so that the game was actually modded, I would just go to wherever I had Fallout 4 installed. So for me, I would go to my G drive, my games, Steam library, Steam apps, common, Fallout 4, and then data. And this is where all of your Fallout 4 mods would go. And to get the mod over there, you would just go ahead and drag the mod into that folder. And since I already have it in there, I don't need to go ahead and copy it over because I've already got it. So that's basically what you would do. You just rinse and repeat that with all of your mods. If I wanted to go ahead and grab all of these mods and copy them over, I could just extract them all right here and just copy all of the folders into my mod folder, and I would be off and running. Just make sure you go ahead and add those lines of text into your ini files, like I mentioned. Otherwise, the mods are not going to actually turn on in the game once you do actually copy them over. As far as other sources are concerned, to where you can learn about modding, Gopher Videos is really good on YouTube. Gopher makes some great modding videos for Skyrim, Fallout, Witcher. So if you just want to get an idea of some good mods that you can use, you can go ahead and check out his videos. Rock Paper Shotgun also has a good list of some mods that you can check out, and I'm going to have a list of all my mods with the links down in the description below as well, over to Nexus Mod, so you can check the ones out that I am currently using. And if you found this video helpful at all, please show me by sticking a thumbs up on the video down below, and subscribe if you're not already. And if there are any mods that I didn't mention, that I didn't mention down in the description below that I'm currently using and that you are using and you recommend, then please let me know, because I'm just getting back into Fallout now that I have a bunch of mods. So if you have any mods you can recommend to me that I should check out, then let me know in the comments, and I will definitely try to work that in, and maybe I could do a video updating in the future with some of the mods that you guys suggested, if that's something you'd like to see. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will catch you guys next time. Ta-ra.